Alright, so welcome back to the next episode of our beginner low poly tutorial, and in the last episode we set up our damage for the trees, and I've done a few things since the last episode. We're not going to go through everything entirely in the series, but I'm going to do some stuff because these games take a while to make if you're not doing them for a long time, which I'm not, I'm just doing it in videos. So what I've actually done is I've added a cursor, which we will learn how to do today, and I've actually made a animation for hitting, which is quite cool. And if you hit the tree, it changes material, which I'll also show you today. So if you hit the material, it dies, which is cool. So basically what we're going to start by doing is we're going to learn how to make this cursor, and I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm not going to do it, I'm going to show you what I've done. So in our UI folder, we're going to create a new folder called cursor, and once you've done that, we can create a new user interface, which will be our widget blueprint, and just call this cursor widget. And you can go open this up and just bring it in here. You can create any cursor you want. It could be a circle. I've just created a quick one in Adobe Illustrator. So what we want to do is, if you just want a simple one, we can just go here and just, I don't know, put an image in, or I don't know, anything, just an image, a button, whatever, just to make it look nice, right? So once you've put it in the middle, what you want to do is anchor it to our middle point, which is the middle point. And I've put it down a bit so it looks good on the face. I'll show you that in a sec. If you import an image, you just put it in here, this cursor. I think what you can do is you can actually select some, and there's some images there. Okay, so when you press play, when you've done this, nothing will happen. This will not come up. But to make this come up, we need to go into our script and make it come up. So we're going to go into our level blueprint and do this. So if we go to our level blueprint and we open that up, and I've created a new UI thing, and to make a comment you just press C and it comes up with a comment. You can scale it out and stuff, which is cool. So this is my begin play, and I've done a sequence node which comes out down here, and we want to create the cursor widget. So it will just be create widget. So if we create a widget like so, it just be there, and you can select the cursor widget, and then you need to add this to our viewport, and that is literally it, guys. That is all you need to do to create a cursor, and this is what I've done. We do not hit the tree when we do that, but if we hover over it, we can hit the tree, and we can tell when we hit the tree because our tree flashes red, and I will show you also how to do that, and then we will get on with some more cool stuff. So what we actually want to do now is we want to show you how to get the material changed. So to do this, we need to do our our tree 1 BP. So if we go into this, and we've got our event any damage, it will just be your set health if you do not have anything here. So this is what I've added. So our tree branch, which we got from up here, we can get our tree branch from this whatever it's called, components thing, and you need to set the material, and you can actually choose a material from the viewport, which is pretty cool. And it's just set the target to the branch, and then we want to delay it by 0.2 seconds just so it flashes, and set the material back to wood. Pretty simple. Let you guys copy that for a sec. Okay, and this is what it creates, and that's all I've done. I just wanted to do some extra stuff so we didn't have to do it in the episode, so we could spend our episode getting wood and creating a UI. So we want a UI wood UI, so like we can see how much wood we've got in the bottom right or something. So to do that, we're going to go to here and type in wood count. We're going to create a new folder, boom. And this one will be our user interface widget blueprint, and this one's going to be wood UI, like so. So if we open this, clean canvas, and what we can do is we can actually add a text to this, like so, boom, easy. And this text block will, let's just put it as 0 for now. just so we can see what it looks like. So now what we want to do is just drag it to the corner. Just put it there, like that. Boom. Got a 0 in the corner. And to keep this in the corner, we're going to anchor it. So let's select anchor to the bottom right. And that's basically it. We've got our 0. Okay, so now we actually need to give our character material. And to do this, we're just going to use a number. We're not going to use anything else. So what we can do is go into our third person character. So let's try and find that in here. So it's in our third person character. And this is our third person character. And what we're going to do is we're going to try and find our object. And we're going to go to this bit here where our applied damage is. And we're going to cast to third tree 1 BP. And this is our tree. So our object is going to be what we've hit. So basically this is if our object has hit the if the person has hit a tree, basically. So we can come out here like so, and we can just type in tree 1. No, I'm kidding. Right, don't know what I'm just thinking, guys, because I need to think. So we need to create a new variable and add it on to that. So let's go to this variable thing and create a material underscore wood. And this is going to be a integer because we don't want point of a wood kind of thing. So we want to get material and we want to set material. No, we don't want to get it again, we want to set it. Thank you. Alright, so we set the material. Okay, so once we got this, we can just do this plus integer, like so, and plus equal to, let's do 5, like so. So that's all we need to do for that. We now have our material wood. Every time we hit a tree, this will go up by 5. So what we can do now is go into here, and we need to go into our graph. And we need to get an event for our, well, wherever it is, our, this text. So what we want to do is we actually want to, we want to get our event tick, because we want to look at this all the time. And we're going to get a new variable and call it material underscore wood. I mean, if I could. Alright, here we go. Integer, there we go, details. And with our event tick, we're going to use this material wood to replace the text. So we need to find the material wood in the third person character. So let's cast to third person character and just get player character, not platter, player character. Thank you. Like so. So now we got a player character. As the third person, we need to get material underscore wood, like so, material wood, and we're going to set material underscore wood third person character default. Make sure that's right, the right one. So we'll set material wood to the wood there. So what we want to do with this 0, we want to bind the text to a number. So we can bind it like so, and it gives us a return value and what we want to do. So we want our material wood. So if we get our material wood and return it like so. Okay, so what we need to do now is, for the final thing, we need to go to our example map, well, the scene, and we need to come out, add a pin to our sequence, come over here and create widget like so. And once we create our widget, we need to select our wood UI, and we need to add this to viewport. Pretty simple. Target is going to be the return value that we created, and that is pretty much it. So we'll select these, press C, and type in wood UI. There we go. So now we've got our wood UI, and that'll pretty much be it. So we've got our 0 in the bottom right, and if we hit a tree, it is now 5. And now we've got 10 wood. Now if we hit the wood again, we have 20 wood. So we get 10 wood per tree. And obviously we can't do anything with the wood right now, but we will do soon enough. So if we hit wood, boom, 50 wood. We're gaining woods, gaining wood. We're going to get loads of wood. So we're going to use the wood to make a basic crafting system, and it's going to be cool. So we're going to do that next episode. So I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. It might have been a bit shorter than expected, but we have a material system, which is pretty cool. And hopefully you guys did enjoy. Make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.